Oh man, I gotta stretch. I gotta stretch.
I thought we could stretch when we died.
No, you sleep when you die.
Oh.
The other S.
Damn it, I got
The
it
other
wrong.
S. Buns of steel. What up, Tanisha? What it do? How was your day? Hopefully you had a good day today. Oh, I gotta pay. Let me do that before I start, because I'll forget. I'll forget I get to doing this stream. Ty, what's happening? What it do, y'all? I will so forget. We only got a few more weeks of league. Revel, what's happening? What it do? What it do? How y'all doing tonight? Hopefully y'all ain't got no bunch of snow. I heard it was snowing. I know, that's what I need. We in first place, sweet.
2.5 points.
So we gotta keep winning these points, right?
No, you need to give us all the points, please.
Why would we do that? If we only up,
make it into the playoff early.
but why would we give them to you? If we trying to win the chicken money.
Because you like us.
I do like y'all.
You beat us in the roll-offs anyways.
That ain't how it work. You might beat me.
When?
In the roll-offs. I need the chicken money, man. I'm trying to get some chicken wings. You gotta buy air space. You gotta I'm gonna see if I can get the one out the middle. Let's see if I can get the one out the middle. You think I can do it? Hey. It's like tacky up there. Mr. Vern. Who you looking for? Oh. Mr. Vern looking for you. Waiting on EJ Tackett. Oh, yeah. Crazy how it went from 80 to snowing. Yeah. I heard it's been crazy. I heard there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on. Kids acting a fool. Weather acting a fool.
As long as we all have fun tonight, that's all that, right?
Oh, yeah. Approach is a little tacky for me so far.
Okay, so when you get the 3-10 split, I want to watch you put the ball between them and not touch them. Have you ever done that actually?
I'm sure I probably have, but I throw it straight at my spare, so less likely to happen because I'm throwing it straight. You can only do it if you're hooking it.
I actually did hook it once through.
Yeah, I haven't hooked the ball at like a spare like that in a long time. Oh, got him. Top right corner. Give him the heater. Give him the heater. Oh man, the approach a little tacky for me today.
Board off.
That's why I snowed, because the kids was acting a fool. Hey, I'm telling you, that's crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's sad to see though, man. Like, they thought the stuff we was doing was bad, man. We wasn't doing nothing bad. Like, but these kids, they acting up. Man. I might throw the other ball. That ball hooking a little too much. This old knee ain't cooperating today. This old knee not having it today. When the next nice day gonna be, Bob? When you think we gonna have a good day? So we can go play some golf, yeah.
Soon, I hope.
I mean, if it's 50 and it's sunny, that's nice.
Yeah, I agree. If it's 50, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I'm going late.
Right. That's the problem, it's been raining.
And the wind's not blowing down.
It's been that rain. That rain been killing us lately, so.
Get off my lane. Get off my lane.
That was crazy. Y'all see that? That pin like really was not trying to fall. I think they hooking a little too much for that ball. What equipment I'm throwing? That was that Medusa, but I think it's a little too strong. I'm gonna throw my knockout that I threw Wednesday. Cause that knockout looked real good on Wednesday. So I think we'll ball down. That Medusa like burning up early and then like struggling to hook down lane. So. My man's hit one through the gap. I got a bunch of bowling balls in the car, but I only bring one bag in. I mean, I figure if I can't pick one ball out of the three to figure out, well, really out of the two, to figure out which one gonna work. I need to pick a new sport. One of these balls will be all right for league. One that hook or one that don't hook. But I might throw this knockout. This ball looked real good. I feel like I had a chance to shoot 800 Wednesday. I definitely feel like I had a chance to shoot 800 Wednesday. So maybe we'll throw this ball, since they seem to be hooking a little bit more. Throw the OG knockout. Something that ain't quite as strong, something that's a little, you know, symmetrical, tamer. Oh, he called that a strike. It was a little low. On the brewer. I mean, that purple hammer hooking a bunch today. That ball hooking a lot, man.
Well, my problem with my ankle been swollen is I have a hard time putting all my weight on my slides.
Ah, it makes sense.
So I've been
Throwing it a little slower.
I've been throwing the reaction. Comfortable with the amount of weight I can put down.
Okay. I'm talking about he got that little urethane hooking like it's resin. They got the hooky on the lane. Have I figured out my nationals equipment? I haven't even looked at it, to be honest. I don't know what I'm gonna take. Cameron, how often do you practice in the off season? And if so, what do I focus on the most? What up, Pony? 848, let's go. All right, 848. We out there.
Okay, guys, we have some awards tonight.
So I traditionally don't practice a whole lot. I mean, for me, basically all my practice come when I shoot YouTube videos. I will practice if I got like a big tournament coming up or something. I'll get out, you know, a couple of weeks before. I'll bowl a few games leading up to that, just so I won't be rusty. Or if it's like a tournament, like for me, I'd rather just keep trying to be competitive or bowl like little events during the like off league season, you know, during the summer. So it's usually a lot of tournaments of bowling in the summer. So I try to use the tournaments to stay sharp. I definitely try to use the tournaments to stay sharp. That way, you competitive, you're not, you know, out of shape or off your square. If you're not gonna bowl tournaments, I would say at least practice once a week or once every other week. Bowl 3-4 games. You don't have to do nothing crazy. You just wanna, you know, stay sharp. And I would say just getting out and bowling is actually a good, you know, thing, even if you're not necessarily practicing on nothing specific. If you want to practice at something, I say purposely try to leave spares and shoot spares. Like, don't try to strike every ball. Try to wash out and shoot spares. Am I a pin up or a pin down guy? Pin up, I really don't need my ball to really slow down on the back end a lot, because I'm usually using surface, and I'm always usually throwing my ball away from the pocket. So if I drill balls that's pinned down, it just make me play a little straighter, and I really don't need that as much as I need a ball that's going to continue. If you order the GB2, we'll probably get a rattler as well. Okay, let me know what you think. I think that game breaker going to work good though. I think that game breaker is gonna be good. Dang. That's how you make them spares. The band hammer in the building. No, I have never thrown any swag bowling equipment. I've been on staff pretty much my whole time. I've been an adult, so I've never thrown any swag. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna practice, I think it's kind of different a little bit for every person. But essentially, I would practice once a week at the most. Once every other week would be fine. And then if you're gonna like really work on your game, I would try to work on accuracy and consistency. So if you want to be honest, I think the best way to do that, the best way to work on your accuracy and your consistency is to try to throw bowling balls that are not the right ball. So like, let's say I know I could throw this knockout and it's gonna read the lane the way I want to see it, and I'm gonna have a high probability of strikes, right? So instead of throwing this ball, I should throw a ball that I know ain't gonna work. I should go get like the strongest ball in my bag that's like I'm struggling to hit the pocket with, I'm struggling to strike with, and I should throw that. Or, you know, just to do something like drastically different, because then it's gonna make you throw like the best shot you could throw to hit the pocket, the best shot you could throw to strike. You know, you're gonna have to roll it consistently, like the same off your hand. So that's what I would do. Let me open my little bowling app. I didn't look at all the strings. Hopefully everything is good, it sounds good. I remembered to plug in the microphone this week, even though I was talking to somebody while I was doing it. I remembered to do it this week. So, but I usually check the stream and see how it sounds and monitor the audio for a little while, but I didn't do it today. So hopefully everything's good. I feel like everything's loud today. We in first place though, so we gotta try to bowl good today. This team be beating us though. They be striking a little bit. So. Oh my God. Why did it feel like I hadn't even thrown a shot in practice? It felt like I hadn't thrown one shot the whole time. It hurt so bad. Oh. Like extra stiff today. That hurt so bad. This is practice. You talking about practice? I liked your video using the spare ball to find a strike line and duplicating it with your main ball. Yeah, I think that's, you know, that's what's really gonna make you be a better bowler, for real, for real. It's doing things that's hard to do, and then it'll make you be more attentive to the things that make your ball do what you need it to do. That's really how you do it. And I think that might be hard for some people, to be honest, right? To do, to throw like they spare ball. Some people don't have a spare ball. But I think that you can use a ball that just ain't gonna make it easy for you. And you could get lined up, and you could bowl with that ball in a part of the lane that's not gonna yield strikes. You know, and then try to throw the best shot you could throw every single time to get that ball to the pocket the way you need it to strike. So, I mean, I feel like you could definitely do that. I'm telling you, I was sticking today. The whole day I've been sticking. Bob just stuck too. All right. Way to stay on your feet, Bob. I saw. I told you I was sticking the whole time. This dude got like 23 pins and he be striking. Like, I don't understand. I can't believe I just threw it that bad. Like, I don't even know like what happened, why I threw it so bad. Oh, maybe because I was looking at the wrong thing. I think that was why. I was looking at the wrong target. That's crazy. How I was looking at the whole wrong target. All right. Let's try not to do that no more. Try to look at the right target today. I was like, how is it possible? I just threw the ball like up the middle like that. It felt stiff, but Jesus. Definitely was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. Man, I was all excited. I wanted to do some golf streaming, but it's probably gonna be after bowling season over with before we could play some golf. I haven't even messed with the golf simulator none because my wrist and all that was messed up and I was just starting to feel better. So I was like, yeah, I really don't want to hurt myself coming back, so I'll just chill. We'll see if we can come back from this open. Maybe we could throw an 11 bagger, shoot 79 this first game. I mean, I would have liked making that spare to shoot 290 a lot better, but it's all right. We'll see if we can shoot 79. I'll take it if we can. They hooking though. They hooked on Wednesday. They definitely hooking today. I thought they was hooking a little bit on Wednesday. It's a little more curve out here today. But I guess they probably did something because they was having a lot of sliding pins. So just to alleviate the sliding pins, they probably, you know, either cut the pattern down a little bit or gave us a little more oil, or a little less oil. The hand position helped you out a lot this season or recently? Yeah, you got to be able to change some hand positions, man. And sometimes it ain't always like your wrist per se. You could just change, you know, the orientation of your fingers. Keep your pinky in, spread your pinky out, keep your index finger in, and vice versa. That was 10 back right there. If you're gonna strike, that's how you strike. That was 10 back. That went through the pins like perfectly, like 10 in the pit. All going down. But yeah, like a lot of times, not only will I change, you know, like whether I split my hand open like this or keep it like that, or kind of make it some version in between, right? If you move your, what's this, index finger in, I don't care what you do with your pinky finger, it's hard to put your pinky finger out and that finger in. But if you do like this, your ball ain't gonna never hook, you're gonna throw it straight up the back of it. You definitely gonna come straight up the back of it. You're gonna struggle to hook it if you do that. But I also, you know, change like my wrist. So sometimes my wrist be basically like straight like this, right? So this still is a strong position to me. If you have a straight wrist, I still feel like that's strong. If you have a wrist like this, I feel like that's weak, right? But if you have a wrist like this, I feel like that's also a strong wrist position. You know, the problem with having your wrist cupped like this is that it's really, really difficult to keep it cupped like that the whole time. And so you have to break it at some point. So I almost feel like it's better to have like a straight wrist like this, because this is still a very strong position. And it allows you flexibility to go both ways instead of you only got one way to go when you're at the maximum cuppage, you know? But outside of those two things, right, I also will do like, let me think how I can show. So if I have my hand right, I can cock my wrist this way a little more, or cock it this way a little bit more, or keep it like in between, you know? So like this. That makes a difference too. So if I do it like this more, that means I'm gonna spin it more, right? So it don't necessarily give me more hook, like mid-lane overall hook, but it'll allow me to spin it a little bit more off my hand when I release it. So it'll give me a different type of hook. It might be a little more hook overall, but not a whole lot. If I kind of am in the middle and I'm up the back of it, that's probably like the most hook I could get. Because I'm gonna be up the back of it pretty good and my ball gonna roll kind of heavy. And then if I kind of make sure I put the ball kind of to the right, I'm gonna hook it less. Because I'm gonna be much more up the back of it. So kind of in the middle is like the best, I think, to me. Like middle cuppage, middle, like left to right, front to back, just like middle. I think that's the best. And I think a middle with the fingers, right? So maybe not like, you know, wide open like this, but not super closed like that, just kind of in the middle. I hate when you chop the 4 off that 4-7 like Bob just did. That's such a crazy thing that can happen. Like your ball going that way, and then you like chop the 4 off the 7. I can't believe I was looking at the wrong mark my first frame. That's crazy. Obviously, I thought I was standing farther than I was. 10 in the pit. Once again. Yay! A strike. All the pins went off the lane too.
Yeah. At least you weren't mad at your strike.
What did college help me with in bowling? I think college helped me with a few things. One, kind of understanding the scoring pace, learning and understanding the scoring pace. So in college, right, everybody ranked individually. So it's all scratch. And if I'm not bowling what I think is great, I would look around and see like how people are bowling. And if everybody bowling like how I'm bowling, then the scoring pace probably not gonna be high, right? If I'm not bowling great. If I'm bowling really good and everybody bowling like I'm bowling, the scoring pace probably gonna be high. So I think it helped me to start to understand like about scoring pace. I also learned like I don't have to figure it out all on my own. That it's people on my team that could give me advice to say, hey, you know, I see the way you're trying to play them, but I think you should do this. Because sometimes it's stuff you can't see on your own. And I also will walk around, like I bowled with Sean Rash in college, not on his team, but you know, Sean Rash and them was bowling, Bill O'Neill, Sean Rash, all them. So I would go, like knowing that they was better than me, right? I would go see what they was playing and see what they was throwing, and then I would try to get lined up based on people who throw it similarly to me. So I learned that too.
Talk to me, man.
Crankers back in the day had max cuppage. Hey. You now see most of those people with slight to no cup. It's not sustainable the older you get. Well, not only is it necessarily not sustainable, I think the bigger issue is that the bowling balls are so much stronger. So, I mean, I used to hook it, anybody who knows me when I was a kid knows that I used to hook it double what I hook it now. You know, so, and I mean, I'm getting on it still, and I'm not even trying, and I used to hook it double. So, it's just not advantageous to me to hook it more than what I hook it now. Like where I would be in the left gutter if I was hooking it more than I'm hooking it already. And that wouldn't be no fun. So if you want to bowl across the country and bowl on, you know, harder stuff, you got to tame it down some. So 10 in the pit.
Pull me up, man.
Yeah, that's really the hard part though, is like when you learning to get better, it's really difficult because you gotta change the way you was bowling. So I worked with Brian Gunn a lot cause he was, you know, chasing the dream as being a, you know, a bowler. Just kind of working on reducing the amount I hook the ball, trying to be longer, cleaner through it. I mean, I think a lot of stuff happened for my generation, like, Stacy, what's happening? You say you make it look easy, young man? Hey, thank you. My teammates never held me on the lanes. I get more help from my friends on other teams watching me. I mean, everybody can't help you either, you know, like, it just kind of is what it is. But, dang, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about Brian helping me. All right, so because he was bowling the tour and I wanted to kind of be a better bowler, chase the dream a little bit too, but really trying to understand like how to get my ball to read the pattern right. So when I was younger and I hit up on it more and I hooked it more, my ball reaction would be over and under, right? So what does over and under mean? It means like I would throw my ball and one time my ball would hook too much, I would throw it the next time and one time it wouldn't hook enough. So like really being able to even out my ball reaction and make it more consistent by being cleaner and softer at the bottom and allowing the lane to take the ball while being longer and cleaner through it. And that helped me a lot. He would make me like come in the bowling alley and just throw shots like at the chin pin and just go like straight up the back of it and try to put like end over end roll on it and try to like not hook it. You know, kind of like almost dead handing it, but long and clean through it and like rolling it end over end. And I think that helped a lot because it allowed me to understand like how to get my ball to go through the pattern, to transfer that energy in a better way and keep my ball on line. So I think that helped a lot, to be honest. And then I lost a lot of money paying $300 a bowl Pro Tour qualifiers to make the PBA Tour. That helped too. Losing $300 a wop trying to bowl Pro Tour qualifiers. Ain't nothing like it's nothing like losing $300 in a day that'll make you figure out how to throw it better. The claw. The claw! Gun did wonders for my arm motion. Hey, I'm telling you, you gotta have somebody who know. And I think that when you take the little classes and you learn how to coach and all that, I think that's one thing. But when you out there with the best bowlers in the world that are learning in real time, like how to compete, how to be the most competitive, how to change their game at a moment's notice to be the best they can be, there's no more education that's more valuable than that. Like, that's just invaluable. You know, I couldn't put a price on. That $300 was worth it, you know? I learned so much more. I learned there's a lot of people better than me. You know, and I learned that I was not really far off from the same level that the pros was on, right? You know, like my physical game, solid. Mental game, solid. I just need the education of bowling on the patterns with them, understanding the ball motions I need to be successful, and then just being able to really repeat the shots. Like, it was just on me to be physically able to throw it at the level, you know, to compete with them. Like right now, I feel like it ain't really no big difference between the way I bowl and the pros. I can go out with the pros and ball right now. Did you come out before John and Ryan? Yeah. No, I'm older than John and Ryan. I used to bowl the adult junior with Ryan. Matter of fact, we won. We bowled the adult junior at Brothers on the Homewood. I was working one day, and I told him I'd bowl with him. So I took off for the time that we bowled. Bowled 800 with him. We won the little adult junior tournament. The finals was at Dalton. I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. They made the finals at Dalton. It's over with. We about to win this. I was like, it's a wrap. Done. They can wrap it up. Yeah, when I was a senior, I think John was a freshman. I tell my junior bowlers less is more, especially for two-handers. They just want to tear the cover stock off the ball every ball they throw. Yeah, but I think, you know, to be honest, it's just one of them things where, like, we used to do that and it was fun, right? So, like, how do you make them competitive without killing their fun, you know? That's all. That's the hard part. Like, if you be on them too hard, then they'll be like, not wanting to bowl, you know, because it ain't no fun, because they can't do what they want to do. But at the same time, it's like, if you get somebody who real serious that want to compete, like, all right, let's do it. Let's make it happen. You know, it's all about you. You can't have it both ways. You can't be like, oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm not striking. And I'm like, all right, well, you need to hook it less. You hooking it too much. You need to hook it less. No, I don't. Oh, okay. Miss Ann, what's happening? How you doing this evening, Miss Ann? See what ball? Oh, that ball's hooking. Desiree, what's going on? Boy, I seen them braids you did 13 and a half hours or something. Listen, you a good one. You a good one. Hey, it look cold though, I ain't gonna lie to you. It look like, hey, I see why they be coming to you. For real. You know, I used to have the coldest braids back in the day, but you on a whole nother level. I used to go bowl junior league, get braided up after league, go to school with a fro, come out, braided up. I don't know how it used to happen, but it used to happen. That's all I know. Shout out to all the girls who used to braid me up. Keep me looking fly. I'm mad I left a 10 pin right there. Definitely didn't see that coming. As much as they hooking, definitely didn't see that one coming. I don't know, y'all. I've been making my 10 pins, standing a little inside, throwing it a little straighter. I'm gonna stand where I usually stand this time. I should have stood where I've been standing. I'd have made it if I'd have stood where I've been standing. That's tough. I should have stood where I've been standing. I've been making them every time. It's right there. You doing good, Miss Ann? Good. For real, man, I used to be decent. Boy, I had all of the best braids. I ain't gonna lie to you. They used to keep me hooked up. I'm talking about hooked up. Man, I got 2 opens. All strikes, no spares. I wish I had my shirt on this week. All strikes, no spares.
Right when I needed it.
I can't believe I ain't made no spares this game. Show me how to get a spare, Lynn. It's crazy that I bowled like almost a whole game and I was still like super stiff trying to shoot at the 10 pin. I guess I ain't the only one with a bunch of strikes and no spare. See, a few people got that. Oh, he gave him the heater right down the middle. Oh, that's gonna hook, ain't it? Oh, that was 10 back. I'm so surprised my ball flat 10 over. They can't stop it. I overly love you, and then, hey, I love you too. Man, listen. Oh, bring out the plow. Bring out the plow. The lame man. Hey, that's what you get when you the lame man. I wish my hair would grow like it did when I was young like that. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'm too old to have braids now, though. If I had braids now, it'd look crazy. Too old for that. But them braids, boy, back in the day. If I had braids, I'd have to be in the gym. You can't be like chubby with the braids. You gotta be, you know, six packed up with the braids. You gotta be looking swole. You can't. I could be a little chubby with this baldy locks right here. The baldy locks with a little beard though. Get the beard action going. That's where it's at. They like the baldy locks with the beard. You can put on a hat and fool them if you need to. They don't know what's up there. Then you pull it off and they see the full baldy locks. I mean, listen, my hair still grow good on the sides and in the back. I think they sabotaged me one time with some crazy hair products, and that's what happened. I put it on the top first all the time. No, my family like that. All of my family hair thin on the top. My grandmama, my mama, all my uncles. Hey, come on, Bob. Everybody hair thin like that, so I guess it was inevitable. Like,
Just a little high.
it was inevitable. And I feel like everybody hair gray early too. Like, we all have gray hairs. Like, nobody just don't have a bunch of grays in their like 30s. All of our hair gray early. I don't know. I don't really know. All right, Bob. I don't really know if I wish that it would be, I don't know, it's like patchy. Like, I got like a patch of gray on both sides, like right here. Then like right here, I got a patch of gray. Then I got some other sprinkles of gray. I don't know if I wish I was full silver fox a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Full, you know? Or if I still had a little more of the darkness. I could just, you know what I'm saying, dye it like all the old men be doing. Just dye it up, you know, be all black. I should do that one day. Should dye my whole beard and head so I be all black like I'm young again. I probably start getting, look, I be getting carded still to this day. All right, Bob. When I had a beard, they don't really card me as much, but when I don't have no beard, if I be clean shaven, I be getting carded like crazy. I'm like, dang, do I look that young? I mean, I appreciate you carding me, I guess, but I ain't think I, you know, was that young or looked that young to be getting carded constantly. But I'll take it. Going a little longer than it was going before. I thought that maybe I got it a little left, but it looked good. We got the baby face. Hey, that's ugly. I really thought that ball was, the last two shots should have struck. Flat 10 and wrap 10. I should have made that stupid 10 pin though. I should have stood right there. And I would have made it the last time. I'll just keep standing here and we'll keep chucking it. Do that one a little straighter. Yeah, that full silver fox, I'm telling you, the full silver, I'll be out here crushing them, killing them. All the cougars will be on me. I don't even know if they still cougars now. I'm too old to really, a cougar like a 60-year-old probably now. That's like I ain't even a cougar no more. That's a full, the lioness. Ponchola, or Pochola. Nice spare. Back to the old spot. I swear. It's just weird. Like sometimes your body is in a different like phase, and sometimes you just gotta adjust where you're standing. I think I keep my gray hair when I get 55 and older. They be sending me them AARP cards now. Hey sir, question: which pads are better, True Cut or Avalon True Cut? They last longer and they cut better. And you can rinse them out with water and get all the dust out and keep using them. So for your money, True Cut all day. Good evening and welcome to the stream. Oh, that's for AJ. All right, if you ain't subscribed, AJ say subscribe. If you ain't like this stream, like my stream. If you ain't share my stream with all your friends, share my stream. All right. Had a friend in high school that's starting to go gray. Yeah, some people did. I seen some people in grammar school had like a patch of gray hair. Yeah. It's weird, like they say that gray hairs don't really have nothing to do with age either. It's just the hair strand loses pigment or something. So, I mean, whatever, that's cool. You know what? People be like tripping about the gray hair. Like my dad used to dye his, but it don't bother me none. It don't matter. It's the first frame. You can leave it up there. Yeah, it's the first frame. Oh, he got a spotter pen. The kids say True Cut is definitely better. It's definitely better. I mean, it's made specifically for bowling balls. Them other pads be made for woodworking and all type of other stuff. It's made for bowling. I started growing gray hair in my early 30s. Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you exactly. I know I don't think I had no gray in my 20s, but in my 30s, the grays was coming. I got a whole bunch of gray hairs now though. More than I ever, you know what? I never really put a lot of thought into the whole like gray hair thing, but it's a thing. I don't know. Some people, they just don't like it or whatever. Stress is a factor. Is it? I mean, Obama definitely came out gray after he went in there. 8 years of being the president, boy. But I don't know if that would have happened just having 8 years, just of life in general, you know? I definitely be looking at my pictures like I got way more grays now than I had just a few years ago. So, I don't know. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. Hook Monster is good too. Yeah, the HM. Take the phasing out the ball if your ball got that discolorization, like when you leave it in the cold, or if you put it in the clear or something like that. Yeah. But they got that amped out now. If you're gonna rejuvenate your ball, you gotta put it in that amp. A study that people who had gray hairs that went on vacation started getting pigment back on some of those because of less stress. Shoot, let's get this vacation fund going. I'll test that theory out. I'll never go on vacation. Like, I don't know. To be honest, I really feel like I try to take little vacations every weekend, you know? I try to relax and, you know, sometimes I go see different little spots. Sometimes I just hang out and try to, you know, just chill. That escalated quickly. That thumb hole got tight. was gonna take the tape out the back, but I think this front piece of tape is the one that I added most recently. So we'll take it out the back. All right, that's better. I can't believe my hands swell up so much that fast. That's how I gotta throw it. If I throw it like that for a few frames, maybe we get something going. I got the amp as well. It definitely works. Hey, listen, people be talking crazy about CTD and their products, and let me tell you something. Them damn CTD products work. I don't care what nobody say. That man put in a lot of time and effort to figure out how to make that stuff work like it do. And if you ain't listening to nobody, I used to work for the man. I've been knowing him for over 20 years. The man is a genius. He brilliant. He's smart. He got patents. He ain't no regular dude just out here doing some stuff, all right? He know what he doing, and his products flat out work. He not selling no BS, period. So I don't just endorse no people or no products just because. Just because I know them. Hey, it's good products and they work. I use them. I use them. Hey, and if y'all gonna buy stuff, hold on. Let me drop my CTD link in the chat. Hold on. So I can make sure, man. Y'all use my affiliate link if y'all gonna buy stuff from CTD. Let me drop my link in the chat. I need to send it to AJ too, so AJ can do it for me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pin it. Let me pin it. I can't pin it. It's like a heart emoji thing in the way. All right, let me do it on Facebook too, so I can make sure if y'all gonna buy CTD products, man, use my link.
You only made 2 1/4?
Yeah, that's it.
Man, I know you didn't have 2 opens.
I had 2 opens. Why I don't see my stream on my Facebook?
I made 255.
Okay, go.
Give me
235?
255.
How you do that? I missed that. Dang, you shot 250? Maybe I need to be limping and gimping. Get the gimp. Why I can't pin my comment? Oh my God. Is that what it is? I don't know what's going on right now, man. I can't do none of the stuff I'm trying to do. I'm about to try to strike though. That's what I'm about to try to do real quick. 10 back, since Buddy be trying to bowl all good. I'm gonna let him see some of these spinning 3 pins off the deck. About 8, 9 in a row. You know what I'm saying? Get about an 8, 9 bagger in there.
Get off of my lane right now.
Get off my lane. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can pin this comment. Here we go, pin comment. Yeah, man. So what is the amp? So amp is a product that will not only rejuvenate your bowling ball, but make it last longer too. That's what the amp is. So if you remember the Clear, right? So the Clear came out, and the Clear was a product that would increase the hook of your bowling ball, even if it was an old ball, right, or a new ball. So the amp is like the Clear on steroids. I don't know what to do with my hands. Yeah, so the amp is really good, like, especially like, let's say you got old bowling balls that have lost their performance, right? It'll take some of the oil out of the bowling ball, as well as like some of the plasticizer, but it puts in this tackifier that make your ball tackier and hook more, and it'll make it easier to clean too. So it's kind of like using my brain. Life after death. It's kind of like using life after death too. And the clear, like all together. I need a vacation for real. My job is stressful. Hey, my big 4-0 coming too. I might come home and throw a party when I turn 40. Yeah, what cleaner do I suggest to buy from CTD? I think you should just buy Life After Death. I've been supporting for years. Ron drilled a couple of balls too. Yeah. But I mean, really, you can use any of the cleaners for real, for real. Revel is right. But I mean, if anything, I would use either Wow Factor or Life After Death. But at that point, just use Life After Death. My pearl balls need some serious cleaning. Yeah. Hey. I mean, I don't clean my balls as much as I should. I definitely should clean my balls more. Because I definitely be needing these balls to like do the thing. I ain't got no pens. Thought I would have pens, but I don't have no pens. All right, laying back, the mechanic is on top of it. Yeah, I gotta decide what I want to do for this next year. I'll be 30, no, I'll be 38 this year, 39 next year. So I got 2 years. Jerry, when I bowled back in the day, the 80s and 90s, the few alleys I bowled, didn't like bowlers lofting the ball. See it a lot now. True, not true? I don't think people, well, I think the lane surfaces are different too. Back in the day, in the 80s and 90s, they ain't really, it wasn't as many synthetic surfaces. More bowling alleys had wood. So you could dent that wood, you know, you ain't really denting these plastic lane surfaces, like, so. I don't think people trip on it so much. I definitely think, you know, the synthetic lane surface was much better for bowling, for the proprietor, for sure. I definitely feel like it was better for the proprietor. You know? Look who's walking. Jerome, what's happening? You know, but like, with these crazy patterns and all the stuff they putting out, like, people gonna loft the ball. Like, if you make them hook a whole bunch and people gotta be way against the ball return, like, I can only go so far to the left. Like, at some point, it's about who could loft it farther, who could throw it harder. Like, it just is what it is. So if y'all don't want people to loft the ball, put enough oil on the lane where the people could throw it in the normal part of the lane. When I managed the bowling alley, you ain't have to loft the ball because I had Earl on the lane. I ain't had oil, I had Earl. Little Earl on the lane. You can play up 10, 7 in my bowling alley. The dry is at like 6. You could play to the right all night. We had some Kern oil on the lane. I wasn't playing with them. The old people love bowling when I was the manager. I make sure they lanes is freshy. They can throw that ball right up that second arrow like they like to, and then walk right to the pocket. Bow! First arrow, bow. My daddy like play first arrow. I make sure I put some Kern oil on the lane. 40th is in June this year. I don't know what I'll do besides maybe bowl and win my first tournament. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know, you know, because I really haven't been bowling since COVID ended in Chicago. But there used to be so many bowling tournaments that you could bowl in the summertime. South side, west side. You got it. South side, west side. I mean, you could bowl kind of wherever you want. North side. There was always something to bowl. Little tournaments last for a month or so. 30, 40 bucks to bowl. Singles, doubles, whatever. that's the one thing I hate about solid 9. This is what I always say, man. I throw Brunswick. I ain't supposed to be leaving no solid 9. Where that 10 pin at? Where that 10 pin at? I'll take that 10 pin. I'll take the 9 pin too. It's all good. I feel like when my ball hit like that, it's supposed to strike. Make some vacation money. Hey, for real. Listen, I used to bowl so much in the summer that, like, between TNBA and all the local tournaments and going to all the other little Midwestern tournaments, right? I would have checks coming all the way to January. I'd just be getting check after check in the mail. Oh, Lynn with the 4-9. Just checks in the mail, back to back. That was, man, I'm gonna tell you, that used to be a good feeling. When you got 3,500 coming in the mail in August, 4,000 coming in the mail in September. Oh my God. It used to be so good. It used to be so good to me. Them was the good old days though. They don't even have money out there like that no more. You lucky if you can win 300 to 500 instead of 3,500. And what's wild, I don't even know why the tournaments don't have money like that no more. I mean, I feel like maybe the bowler base went down a little bit, but most of the people I know that was bowling still bowling. I don't know if like the expenses just went up and so the tournament don't have as much money in it, or is the participation really down that much? I don't know. So, but we used to have some money. And I remember we used to go to TNBA and bowl like Thanksgiving, make $3,000, $4,000 in checks. And don't lose no money when we down there. Yeah. We make money in the tournament, make money in the brackets, have fun. Like, I don't know what happened. It's just a weird thing, like. That ball made a U-turn. I got a string on that thing. I pull it. See, I got a string on that ball, Lynn. Throw it out to the right and go, come back. I wouldn't bother playing the tournament with less than $1,000 cash prize for first. So I'm gonna tell you, it was a lot of like the CBS tournament, the little tournaments that be out west. I forgot what they little association they used to have was called. And then it used to just be a bunch of little tournaments that be like that. Pay $1,000, $1,200 for first. If they got like some crazy participation, maybe it'd be a little higher, but it used to be like $1,000 or $1,200. They had one at Dalton, they had one at Castaway, they had one at Hillside, they had one, like just about every bowling alley had one. Burr Oak had their own little summer thing. And you can make, you know, $1,000 or so. I want to say Bluebird had the alligator ice. I mean, there was so many little tournaments you could win, you know, $1,000, $1,000. And you ain't have to pay but $30, $40. As a matter of fact, at Lakewood, we used to have a tournament to pay $10,000 with a $40 entry fee. And the people from Chicago would never bowl. Crazy. Like, they would drive to Detroit and go bowl the Hamtramck. They'll drive to Toledo and bowl the Chamois Burt and support everybody else's tournament. But we had a tournament at home. You could bowl, I think, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As long as they got open lanes, you could bowl like $40. $40. Pay $10 $10,000 a handicap tournament. Let me say it again. It was $40 to bowl, and it was $10,000 for first place. Maybe 3 years, scratch bowlers won. All the rest of the years, handicap bowlers won. I won, John Heath won, Courtney Calhoun won. I'm considering him a scratch bowler. I don't know if he was scratched at the time when he won. He might have had some handicap, but he gonna be scratched for my records, even if he had pins. So, but Janine Hazel won, Hussein, father, Mr. Ferruzzi won. Like, Shonda, I think Shonda won. Skyway used to have a tournament back in the day for 10,000. There was so much money out here. There was so much money out here. Crazy bread. Crazy money. Handicap tournaments, man. Crazy money. You say, good Lord, you'll play that in a minute? Hey, I'm telling you, you would think that everybody and their mama would be in there, then would be packed. And I swear to you, like, and they had a different division for scratch too. So you could play the handicap and you could play the scratch. Which when I won, I didn't even play the scratch. Because I was like, who cares about that $1,000 in the scratch? I need to win this 10 bands in the handicap. Like, I don't care about that $1,000. I should have played the scratch. I would have won the scratch and the handicap. I had some crazy score. A girl in my league and friend won the 10,000 Beat the Champ tournament this year. Yeah. I mean, it's money out here. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's a lot of bowling tournaments still out here. We just gotta travel now. Like, it was so much stuff that was within 5 hours, you know, that we could bowl. You know, now, like, if you really want to bowl, like bowl, you got to travel. We really, in the Midwest, we had it sweet. We didn't really have to travel a bunch. Like, you know, 5-hour drive, we were set. But it's a little wicked now. You got to kind of go all over the place. And because the PBA bowlers not on that same grind, like, you know, the PBA was like golf, where they went to a different city and they had to like travel. You know, now they kind of bowl all the tournaments all together in a short period of time. So it ain't really the same. So now you got to compete with the pros when you bowl that $10,000 tournament, because the pros bowling that, you know, because they ain't got nothing else to do. And they all trying to win money too. So yeah, it's rough. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I really appreciated being one of the, you know, better amateurs and bowling against primarily amateur bowlers, the good amateur bowlers. You know, George and Adam and Mike King, and I mean, it's a ton of names. There's so many names. The Kirby's and, man, it's just so many names. I mean, it wasn't easy. It's competitive for sure. It's super competitive for sure. It ain't never been sweet. It ain't never been easy. Pluto, man. I told him I got a string on it, Bob. I just throw it over there and then I whip the string a little bit.
I thought you knew somebody in the back.
Beat the Champs is more for handicap bowlers because of the amount of handicap it's given. A scratch bowler needs to shoot 240s and 250s. I mean, and it's hard to bowl them scores consistently. Like, I mean, you gotta have a career day to win Beat the Champs as a scratch bowler. Now, it's scratch bowlers that do it all the time. But I'm just saying that it's hard. A scratch bowler gotta have like the day or like a career outing to win Beat the Champs. And pins over average. Like, I mean, it's not really marketed for us. But can we win? Sure. She improved so much. I don't know what the scores were, but I know she had like 70 to 80 sticks. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of pins. That's a lot of pins. 70 to 80 of them. It's a bit of handicap. Yeah, but I think that's the name of the game, and I think we gotta really try to figure out ways to encourage people for real to want and try to get better by making them have to bowl better to win. Like, I don't think that it's a good long-term strategy to make working hard and becoming better a bad thing. I just don't. And so, I mean, I think you should look at bowlers like me, you know, and say like, man, I want to get there. And you should try to work with people to get you to be the best bowler you could be, hands down, period, point blank. Like, it's people who they approach don't look that good that I seen out there bowling the top scratch tournaments in the country, and they be winning. So it ain't as much about how it looks, it's about how much work you put in. If you put in that work, and you can repeat them shots, then you gonna be able to win. That just is what it is. I think it's too easy right now. I liked when 200 was like, you know, a good game. Uh-oh, Bob. All right. I liked when bowling 200 was a good game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Good run, Bob.
Good, man.
Like, for real, for real. When I bowled Junior League, you averaged 200, you was bowling amazing. We bowled at King Bowl. Man, if you could average 180, you average 170, 180, that was like 200. So, I mean, it's just like, you gotta think about it. Putting a lot of work so you compete and win this summer. Phil, what's going on, Phil? Bowling King, what's happening? Good luck and good bowling, thank you. What's going on with you, Phil? I ain't doing nothing, chilling. Doing a little bowling. You bowling, Phil? Bowling King says I'm only getting scratch tourneys, but they are hard to come back. Yeah, they are hard to come back. Real hard to come back. You getting off it? I mean, I ain't really doing too much to it, man. Just, you know. All right, you bowling good, good. I'm glad you bowling. That's all that counts. It don't matter what your average is. It's just about being out there cutting it loose, man. The average will go back up with time, you know? You gotta get out there. They hooking a little bit, so it make me look a little bit better than I am, you know, today. They got a little extra curvy curve out there for me, you know? Make it easy to throw it to the right and watch it just fly back. All right. Yeah, they making it a little easy for me. I can just roll it on out there and watch it just rebound back. I mean, I still got to hit it a little bit, but nothing too much. Nothing too crazy. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, all right, so y'all was watching Bob, right? So Bob was standing up there, and I guess he figured out that he wasn't in the right place. And then he like adjusted himself, and then like, boy, am I going to Atlanta for TNBA? I doubt it, man. That's such a journey for me. Like, I live way too far, man, to just be flying, like, around. Maybe, like, if I'm really gonna, like, bowl a bunch of little stuff, like, in the Midwest or out there, I gotta really, like, plan it out and save a bunch of money because these flights ain't no joke from out here. They ain't playing. They want their money. They like, it's my money and I need it now. Feel like wins though. No matter how good I throw it, locked in the 250s, man. That was like money off my hand. Posted it and everything. Oh, they just don't want to let me be great, man. That's so good. Solid 9 and a wrap 10. Three in a row, solid 9. All the way to the 9th, wrap 10. Man. Yeah, no, it's just a super crazy expensive like travel for me. I live really far from the airport, so anytime I wanna, oh, you almost made it, Lynn. You almost made it. Anytime I wanna take like a little trip, it's crazy expensive. I gotta take a day off work for travel on each end because it's so far. Which means I gotta pay for my car to be in the, parking for an extra 2 days. Even if you do like the budget parking, it's still like $17 a day.
Yeah, Bob.
So it's like, basically, if I wanna go somewhere, it's 5 days. So $100. Am I still in Chicago? No, I live on the West Coast. So I live in Washington. So $100 worth of parking, plus the flights be $300 to just about everywhere. Like if I ain't going to, that's a one-way $300. If I ain't going to like Nevada or, it fell, Bob. It fell. Bob, it fell. It fell.
It doesn't sound like you're saying it fell.
It fell. Hey, you making fun of my accent? It fell, man. Bob can't believe it. Hey, Bob, take that damn strike. I'll be like, shit, it fell. Hey, shit, let's go. He like, no, it was a 4. I want to shoot that. Fuck that shit. Get that strike. I don't know if I want to travel outside the Midwest. Well, no, Michigan ain't nothing. So like, if you're gonna bowl, you gotta do Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin. If you're in the Midwest. Like you just gotta do, good game, Bob. I had 6 10 pins in one game, still shot 225. The bad racks at Bolero. Yeah, Washington far. Yeah, Washington far. So I be wanting the ball, but even like my local tournaments be crazy far. Like a local tournament for me might be 3 hours, 4 hours away. So yeah, I go out of town all the time, and I ain't leave my state. So you ain't really got to bowl 3-4 hours of bowl in the Chicago area. That was a good shot. I had a good knee bend, good execution. Ball was on line good. That was a good shot. I really like that. Off my hand. I feel like we had a good chance to bowl 300 this game, y'all. I got kind of robbed a little bit. Solid 9, ring 10 like that. today? It must be Monday. It must be Monday. Tanisha, you ain't even asked for that one. What I'm throwing? I'm throwing a.
We tied.
I'm throwing a knockout, the OG knockout. I don't know how this dude got 23. He bowled 220, 230. I mean, I got 220, 250. He bowled the same thing I bowled, but he got 23. I'm confused. It must be Mondays. Nothing like a little messenger Monday. I know. I'm like, shit, he bowled the same thing I bowled with 23. Banger. I see you, Tony. Tony on the bad leg. Dang, man. I should have had more than what I got. If I make them 2 spares, I'd have been turning the corner with 500 today. Which I've been bowling good lately. I've been having like 240, 250 like every game. I basically been having 240 or 250 like every game I've been bowling, so. I mean, I missed 2 easy spares the first game for 220. So I've been throwing it decent. Which is good, because I got nationals coming up. I need to be throwing it decent. Oh, messenger for the Nico. Lynn throwing the logs too. Lynn throwing messengers too. Bob told him, get off my lane. He said, get off my lane. We need to throw more messengers so we can have more messenger content for Messenger Mondays. I'm so mad that I didn't have a hard drive big enough to like store all my videos. So I had to delete like all my videos, keep making new videos. So I finally had saved up some money and bought a decent sized hard drive. So hopefully I won't have to keep doing that. Well, I mean, I won't have to keep doing it now because I bought a 6 terabyte hard drive. So I got enough space now where I can save some videos. Cause it make it hard to create content when sometimes when you delete all your videos after you make it. What up, Clay?
That ball was too strong. It was too good.
You can't hit him no harder than that, Bob.
Too good. It was too good.
You can't hit him no harder than that. Hey.
Better ball, Chris.
Oh, Jesus. I can't throw it no better than that. I can't throw it no better than that. Listen, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Hey, man, what is that? Yo. What is that? How, Sway? See, this is why you don't want to hook it like me. Nobody else in the ball now is leaving that. Well, except for Steven Daddy. He be leaving them. He be leaving them. Cliff be leaving them. That little slow ball, he be leaving the Stone 7. But come on, that's nasty, yo. Like, if I shoot 290, I'm gonna be highly upset right now after stoning the 7 like that. I'm gonna be like, they robbed me that time. Bob says bye-bye.
I made a little 2-in-1.
Oh yeah, it looked good too. Well, I guess I can wait. She's still going. I cannot believe I stole that 7 like that. That was just ignorant. Come on, lean on it. I got them 7 pins glued down tonight, Gary. Well, I guess I need to move a bunch over here. I thought that was decent, and then it hooked like an arrow more. Oh, I really thought that was gonna be all right. Then it hooked the arrow. An extra arrow on me. That's sometimes what I hate about the 10 frame, man. You like, they throw all them shots before you get back up. This is probably a spare though. Oh no. I didn't really hit my target right there. Not really where I wanted it to go. Ah! Man, that ball hooked so much. This is exactly why folks sandbag, because you get penalized for bowling good nowadays. That man is gonna go in shot for shot with you and has 23 pins, and I literally can't miss. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but this is what I'll say, right? He ain't winning nothing with it. So what is sandbagging getting him? Nothing. You know. He ain't getting the thing. He do it every time I bowl him. The man shoots 700 every time I bowl him. I mean, it is what it is. My team in first. We need to win some more points probably out of this, but I mean, I can only do what I can do. Like, I mean, I shot 220, 250. I mean, it ain't like I bowled bad. I can't believe my ball hooked that much on that left lane. The left lane been a tighter lane of the two all day. I inched a little left, but maybe it wasn't enough. I should have moved some more, huh? I guess I should have moved a lot more. I got 5 through the nose. Well, I guess if dude throwing it in the middle like that too, I ran into where all them people was throwing their ball, so that makes sense. Looking at the lanes now and looking at where people throwing their ball, I understand why my ball hooked an arrow more than it's hooked all day when I moved away from the friction to the right. So, and I had been throwing it a little farther to the right, so I never saw that because I've been throwing it to the right away from the pocket. I really didn't want to be like just launching them away from the pocket when I don't have to. I'm gonna move a little bit more left over here too. That stone 7 did me dirty.
That hurt my ears. That hurt my ears. I know you work out. You're the man.
A little power in there. That's crazy. It slid in front of it and spun it around. I guess I ain't the only one getting bad breaks today. That's crazy. It definitely was like, skirt. That's like when somebody sideswipe you in traffic.
I have never seen that in my life. Spin the pin.
It slid up to it and got nice and cozy with it, like
I know. Spun the pin and pushed it to
like
the
sliding in the bed. Like, I know I'm in late. Let me just slide in here real quick. Yeah, Bob gave me some help the second game for sure. Bob had that front seven. Yeah, Bob had that big front seven. I really thought I was gonna shoot 79 that second game. That 10 pin just came out of nowhere. I don't know where that 10 pin came from. Like, I never would have thought I was gonna wrap a 10. The way my ball coming through the pins, like, I did not see a wrap 10 in my future, I'll tell you that.
When you threw in 12, you threw it just a little bit harder, and they all went down.
I did throw it harder. I was like, I'm gonna get this one the full beans. Get this one the full Monty.
I went to ball team.
Uh-huh.
Throwing the reactive this game.
Okay. Well, it looked like you're doing good.
Yeah. I was like getting it out to that right point every time. Right?
Yeah. I'm saying he could throw reactive every week, though. He doesn't, but he definitely could. He can throw reactive every week. All right, you gotta re-rack it, Bob. You gotta reset it, Bob. Unless you wanna shoot at them grandma's teeth up there. It's all right, run it down. Yeah, that 10 pin, I don't know, like, it's just weird how when you get them crazy angles, you just get like weird leaves because your ball, like, you gotta figure, I hook it so much and I'm so far left that my ball going through like hook, push, hook, going down the lane. So it's just one of them things where if you not stand in front of the moves just enough to keep your ball having good, clean, it's like having clean air on a race car, right? Like when you out in front and you the leader, you know what I'm saying? Like you got clean air, but you taking all the brunt of all that air. But when you can get behind somebody and you can hit that slipstream, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like how it is you're trying to do in bowling. You want to stay kind of right inside of somebody so you can get that little slipstream, you know? That's really what it is. So you want to be able to get that slipstream so you can get that easy cruise strike. As they move left, you move left, and you know, you keep getting that same little ball reaction. But it's just hard to keep getting that fresh, like, I got enough oil to get my ball to push cleanly through the lane and store energy. And then I got enough friction to get my ball back and strike every time. It's just hard to, especially as you move more left and you need your ball to hook more. Like people think, you know, I'm close to the pocket, I need to hook less, but I'm throwing it farther away, so I really needed to hook more. So it's just one of them things where as you move left, you really need your ball to hook a little bit more. If you want to strike. If you don't mind getting 9 or whatever, you want to throw strikes. Cliff throwing that spare ball today. He getting it down there though. That was almost 10 back. Clay with the twirler. Oh. Bob tried to place that one. wheel for you. You made it look easy. What is that? Oh. Getting old. Like tweak my back. Wiping the ball off. Oh. I'm gonna just take another one to the left here from what I was gonna take. Just, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Must be Monday. Must be Monday.
Hello? Hello?
Who you got on the phone, Bob?
Get off my lane.
Get off my lane, Bob. Say, get off my lane. Little messenger there. That was that extra one. I was like, I'm gonna take an extra one. It must be Monday. 2 messengers in one day, I'm doing good. Oh, that's 10 back. There go another one of them messages for you, Tanisha. That was a good log too. It came in sideways. I was throwing them bows. That one came in sideways at it. Just a nice stiff boat. Ugh, get out of there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to throw one of them messages that be like bouncing across the lane like a helicopter, like bloop, 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 bloop. And then it just terrorized the 10 pin. You get that big spinning helicopter messenger, bloop, 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 bloop. 2 bouncer. Cause it'd be super exciting when you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It'd be super exciting. It'd be like bloop, 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 bloop. UFO. That's them UFO messages. Wow. Or either like the messenger that be like late and they come from the back somehow and hit the pin. You be like, oh, like you knew you just got 9 and then the messenger come out the back like, ah! Oh, let me get that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I called it, baby! I called it. I said it. I said I want to get one of them UFO messages, a 2 bouncer across the lane. Bloop, 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 bloop. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, a 2 bouncer. I just said it. I was like, I need to get a nice little 2 bouncer with the spin, little UFO.
Calm down, we're gonna have to take the camera away.
Okay, all right, I gotta calm down. They told me I gotta calm down. It's Monday, baby. The 2 bouncers. The 2 bouncer across the lane. Now let's see how many of these we can throw, y'all. Let's see if we can throw another one of them. Let's see if we can throw another one of them 2 bouncers across the lane. That was kind of exciting. I'm pumped up now. Hey man, let me tell you. Back in the day, you be at one of the big tournaments and you be on a string and you throw 2 or 3 of them. You the man right there with that. You the man. You the man. The whole bowling alley watching. They like, ooh. They come in like on Mortal Kombat. The dude on Mortal Kombat used to pop in like, doo, and then he pop his hand back out. Hey. Like, whoopsie. He pop his hand back out. Oh, Bob with the 10 backs. Come on, Bob.
Right place, Chris.
All right, let's see if we can get another one of the messages. I ain't even gonna move. Even though I should move to the right a little bit, I ain't even gonna move. Ah, struck flush that time. I struck flush that time. Dang. See if we could have got another one.
Hey, I said 0.
See if we could have. Sometimes I don't know either, Gary. I'm telling you, my ball got gravitational pull. That's what it is. All the revolutions on there. It got gravity to it. Just suck all the pins together. Spin them around like a tornado. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that like at a certain rev rate, like in a certain like pull, like a certain speed, like your ball definitely does have some type of gravity to it because like I watch some people like Pharaoh. When I watch Pharaoh ball, like it don't matter how his ball hit the pocket. Like he could hit light, he could be high, like if the man hit the head pin, he strike. I don't know how it's possible. Come on, Lynn. I don't know how it's possible for your ball to strike like that, but that man ball strike every time it hit the head pin. Like, I just wish that I could get a little bit of that. I just want to know how I feel to hit the head pin and the pins just move out the way. You got them ludicrous pins. They be like, move, get out the way. I don't know what happens, man. Like, I feel like my speed is just fast enough and my rev rate is just high enough to where I can get all the pins to go up. And that's the last thing you want. You do not want your pins to go up. You want your pins to like stay low so that way they can intermingle and you can strike more. My pins love to go up. Like, I just want them to be like, stay low and knock the pins down. Just like mix them up and mangle them up and knock them over. You know, so. But I'm working on it. That's why I think throwing it slower gonna help me a little bit. Even though right now I'm giving it the beans. I got a little extra on it right now. But I got a little extra oomph on it. Who you pay for that, Tommy? Oh! It was so close. That's so close. I don't know. Do y'all think it feel better when you miss a 10 pin by like a mile or when you miss it by like an inch like that? I mean, it don't feel good either way, but I think if we could stay there, we probably won't have to move for the rest of the day. We might be able to squeak out a few more shots if we could keep throwing it in there. I moved a little left. I wasn't exactly sure, but I didn't want to have to keep throwing it like super hard. If I throw it to the right, I had to keep throwing it like hard. So. That was almost a 5-17. Lynn on the Brooks side. Oh. Look at that. Oh, nice little slider, but it was across the middle. He teed off on that. He was like, oh, you gonna throw me this slider across the middle? Definitely seen that one before. Timing perfect, right up the middle. Oh, all right. Woo! T-Dub, say who? The guy to the right over here. You can't see it now because dude in the black was up, but he almost left the 5-17. Oh, Bob twirled that one a little. Ooh, and it's spun up to perfection. Come on, Bob. Time to strike out. Time to strike out. Bob had a little twirly bird on that one. Cut that 10 pin out of there, baby. Come on. Gotta give it that cut-outy top. That's that Parappa the Rapper. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Give it what the? Kick, punch, chop. You gotta give it a chop. See, I'm employing some tactics. I got a little extra on the kick. I had to go from the hook to the kick just a little bit so I can get it to get a little more of that twisty twist on it. Make it go a little longer, but it make it come a little stronger. You know what I'm saying? They need to put me on the blue chew. You know what I'm saying? I got a little longer, a little stronger. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't the only one who be getting them blue chew ads on my Facebook. I be like, come on, man. I ain't that old yet. You soliciting blue chew to me for? I don't need no blue. Come on, Lynn, 10 back. Oh. Not 8 back. No. Oh man, that's terrible, yo. That's terrible. I couldn't see him getting less than 9. That's just a terrible break. That's a terrible break. No. You got a little time to redeem yourself. But that shot wasn't that bad. You shouldn't have got 8. I can see if you got 9, leave one of them, but man, that wasn't that bad. Uh-oh, Bob willing and dealing. Bob willing and dealing, they can't stop the slop, baby. They can't stop the slop. Oh! That was so close. I thought he was gonna make it. It was going the right way. Oh, push. Oh, push. Oh. Yo, who did you say hits the hairpin any kind of way and strike? Bob. T-Dub Bob. Bob is Mr. Can't Stop the Slop himself, which is why he got his own shirt that say Can't Stop the Slop. I'm definitely, when I start selling the shirts, we definitely got to sell the Can't Stop the Slop Bob Rob edition. We definitely got to sell the Can't Stop the Slop shirts. It just, it got to happen. 10 back. That's right. You can't give up on it. We definitely got to have the Can't Stop the Slop out there. The slop can't be stopped. For the record, let them know. Oh, gotta hook a little bit more. Sloppy, they can't stop it. Let's go. They can't stop this slop, baby. Spread the love. All together now. Oh yeah. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. Ooh, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. Ooh, you can't stop it. Oh, that's 10 back right there. Boom! Boom, baby! He said ain't no 8-10s in here. Flex on him, Lynn. Lynn flexing on him. 10 back them joints. I gotta stop playing, boy. I'm getting a fat man cramp right in my fat equilibrium right here. I've been playing laughing too much. Right in my third abdomen. I got 3 abdomens on this left side. What bowling ball you throwing tonight? The OG knockout. They hooking a little bit today. I'm throwing my OG knockout. I need something don't hook a whole lot. That's 10 back. Oh, it didn't spin up like that. Maybe because he ain't had a twirly bird on it. It ain't really. Because he had the good.
I'm bowling on the same line as you.
I'm talking about Bob's though.
Huh?
I'm talking about Bob ball.
Oh.
Yeah, Bob ball I thought was gonna spin up in there. It kind of like laid flat though.
But ours are hooking more because we bowl on the same line.
Yeah. All right, Bob. Yeah, I'm throwing the OG knockout. That's exactly what I'm doing. We giving them a wild ride. But this ball worked real good Wednesday. So if you saw my stream on Wednesday, this ball looked amazing on Wednesday. I feel like I had a chance to shoot 800 Wednesday. I just never could strike, string a big string of strikes. So it's just kind of one of them things, like it is what it is. See, he had a little more twirly on that one, look. See, that one had a little bit more of that early spin on it, and then it rolled up. That other one was a little more up the back, so it kind of died on the back end. Good bowling, Bob. You got it, brother. That was a sledgehammer strike. You just bury the sledgehammer through the wall. Oh, I really didn't throw that one great. I was living in the revel of that last shot in my mind. I was like, that was so good. The whole time I was going up there like, that was amazing. Oh, come on. Boo! All right, whatever. All right, we bowled all right. Could have bowled better, but I should have shot 250 right there for sure, but whatever. I could have shot 260, actually.
I threw my second ball too hard. I threw it too hard. You left the 10 thing.
That's still a good day, though. I mean, I shot 730. Ain't bad. Could have shot a little bit more, but it'd be like that. That's still a good night. 730 is still a good night. Bowled a little over average, you know what I'm saying? The bowling ball I'm gonna throw in my bowling league on Thursday night in Superior, Wisconsin, the Igniter Solid. Okay. Come on, Scotty, with the Igniter. I see you, Team Brunswick, baby. We in the building. Thought you said a name I hadn't heard before. We were talking about the ball and gravity. Oh, yeah. I was talking about the gravitational rotation and the Coriolis effect of all these fingers I got. That's what I was talking about. Good try on the spare. Yeah, I should have made that. I should have made it. But I tried. And it kind of helps when you leave it because I have a spot to shoot it from where I should make it basically every time. So, I mean, I shot it from my spot and I basically almost made it. So, it don't get too much better than that. Shoot it from your spot. But that's a good night though, man. 220, 240, 250. I could have had more. I should have shot like 770, 780 this week. Like, if they gonna leave them hooking like this, I'm gonna be striking every week. I'm gonna just throw a weak ball and just like, this is like bowling how I used to bowl when we was in junior league. It's gonna be hard to beat me when I bowl like this. If we had some money in this league, boy, they would be in trouble with them hooking like this. I would be having bagger nation. Y'all would think I was on a Harley, I have so many baggers. Bagger nation. Like, quit playing. Y'all give me that fine china like this with a little bit of frictiones, where I could just give them the old heave-ho. Anything over 700 is a good night, to be honest, for sure. Anything over 700. I don't care who you are, even for me, 700 is a good night. To average 230 something, that's a good night. I can't never complain. I mean, I shoot, the last 3 weeks I bowled good. I had something like 730 or better like every week, didn't I? Let me see. I had 760, 724, 695, 732. And then Wednesday, I shot 747. Oh yeah, that's right, we had that 747. I forgot about that. I should have shot 740 today, obviously, or 750 or 7, yeah, at least 750. I threw that shot so bad. I ain't threw a shot that bad all day. But I was lackadaisical with it, I really. After that first one, I was like, whatever. The nail is buried in the coffin. Deep, it's deep in there. Get in the chopper. That's what they was telling them. Come on, do it. That's what I had them, do it now. Attitude control, have I ever thrown an attitude control? No, I don't think I've thrown an attitude control. I've thrown a lot of Brunswick balls, but I don't think I threw an attitude control. Like, it's weird, right? So like, I'm kind of picky about the ones that I really, really like that roll good for me, and what I like to see. So a lot of the weaker, straighter balls I don't really throw because back in the day they used to hook a lot. So you used to be able to throw the weaker ball. But now, I mean, you just can't throw those weaker balls now. It's so much oil on the lane. I mean, I'm throwing a knockout, which is, you know, a fairly strong ball for what it is. I mean, I was still playing fourth arrow, so. Like, you just gotta kind of figure out what works for you. I'll take 730 any day of the week. Hell, my high series for the year is 792. Hey, 792 is a good number. They hit away from 800. They ain't never. I got so many 790s, like, I can't even tell you how many times I bowled 790 something. It used to happen so much because when you bowl in a league and you could gamble and they got 2 good games, you can make money. You had 240, 250 that first game, you know, so you could try to see if you could, I mean, you got to try to get a big number out the gate, especially when you got like an all-nighter. Like, that first game is the only game you really got a like great chance at bowling 300, where the lane only gonna change probably one time, and you got to just make it count, you know? You got to make that right move and get a few breaks in that first game, and you could really have 300 that first game. So, but it's all good. It is what it is. I'll take my little 730. It's a good night. I cannot complain at all. But we got like 2 more weeks. I think we got like 2 more weeks. I think it's 2 more. I wonder, are we still in first? We was in first coming into tonight. We won series. We won all the games, and we won series. I think Lynn got swept because she got a burnt. She got 63. I only won 1 game. Bob lost. Bob won. 192. Bob lost. So we won all the games, but we won the games, but we lost most of our individual points because the team got all that handicap. Whatever. I mean, it's hard to beat that handicap, man. Like 60, 50, 20. We got 40, 18, 0. I mean, it's just hard to. We got 58. One of their players got 58. It's hard to beat that score, man. It is hard. That's a lot of points. A lot of pins, yo. It's a lot of pins. I mean, my man bought 650 scratch. What up, what up, what up? Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here though, because it look like people coming in, they wanna do some bowling, and I don't know if they wanna use my lanes. So I'm gonna get out of here, man, but I thank y'all. I appreciate everybody who come to the stream week after week. Make sure y'all use my link for CTD. It's an affiliate link. It don't cost you nothing, but I get a little something, help out. I'm trying to find ways to kind of help out with the stream, kind of offset some of these costs so I can make more videos and do cooler stuff. I could be able to have like products to review and more stuff to do for y'all because I can't afford to buy it all. So absolutely, I don't have any pins, so I really can't miss. Hey, for sure. For sure, for sure. You know, and I can get, you know, some of the stuff, but I kind of don't like just constantly, you know, asking for the stuff for free. So, but I know a lot of y'all already use the products and some of y'all haven't seen it and y'all really don't know about the full array of products, so. All right, y'all. All right, Revel. All right, Tynesha. All right, Scotty. I'm starting to see like it take a little minute for y'all to know what I'm saying and then be able to reply to it. So I'll be trying to let it, you know, linger on a little bit so I can see y'all things and y'all just won't be typing to nothing and the stream just stop on you. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. But I mean, we doing good. I got the computer finally probably halfway decent. It hasn't crashed on me in a little while, so I'm happy about that. So I got the hard drive in. Oh, I did get a new tripod. So this tripod I'm using is broken and it's been holding on, but I can't trust that it's gonna continue to do it forever. Like the leg gonna like break all the way eventually. Like I just broke it in there so it can't move, but it's stupid to really, for all this stuff up here, to like leave it like this is dumb. So I sacrificed and I just gone ahead and got some more legs.
Get the regular series.
Yeah. I had some bad breaks in there too, man. Oh yeah. I should have shot 260 the last game. I threw it out the window in the 10th. I had 2 opens the first game for 220, and then I solid 9 and ran the 10 the second game for 250. Just.
And your lanes ran pretty good tonight too.
Yeah, yeah. So I appreciate it. But all right, y'all, we out of here. Peace.